Good evening, Mission Pro family. How is everybody doing on this fine Tuesday evening? I think we're all trying to recover from a very fantastic weekend. I know I am. I know Emily was very busy.
We're all a little exhausted. So much happening.
So much Mission Pro stuff going on. Trying to get ready for a full weekend in Oklahoma, as you guys know. September 11th, we're going to be in Oklahoma City for the Oklahoma City Taco Festival at their baseball stadium over there. So make sure you go and check us out. And of course, for our second day in Oklahoma, make sure you get your tickets. Get them now. We'll be in Tulsa for the Tussle in Tulsa, September 12th. It's going to be as Mr. JR would say it, a barn burner. And I feel that's okay to say. We will be in Oklahoma. It's going to be a barn burner.
That's so fun. Are you ready for tacos, though? Like more tacos?
I'm actually ready for Thunder Rosa versus Maddie Renkowski on September 12th. That is what I'm looking forward to because I feel like this is going to be a torn crowd. I want to know, you guys in the chat, who are you going for? Are you a Thunder Rosa fan? Are you literally Maddie Renkowski? Where do your loyalties lie?
I mean, you know, where do your loyalties lie, Melanie? I know you have some, you usually get the chat a little wild based off of your opinions. I mean, so
how can I not go for the person who sends me checks? I mean, come on.
I mean, I could say the same thing when, because, you support Dave LaGreca, so,
Well, that's a totally different issue. The guy is mentioning Mission Pro on his show. If you're not listening to Busted Open on Sirius XM, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Come on, he's talking about Mission Pro. I got to give the guy some props. Thank you, Dave LaGreca. I got to represent.
What? You do. Yeah, so it's like a full weekend in Oklahoma. We have more matches going to be announced, but we also announced some new ones this week.
That's right.
And that's super exciting. You chatted with Skylar last week, right?
We talked to Skylar last week. She was amazing. She's there. She is, I know she's not old enough to be a matriarch, but she's kind of like the matriarch of Oklahoma wrestling. She owns Core Professional Wrestling. She's doing out there her thing. She's running her shows. She's working with us. She's keeping busy. I was so happy to have Skylar on. We talked to her. Her sister's a wrestler, Callista. They're having a feud right now in the ring, so I don't think she'll be with us while we're in Oklahoma, since they're kind of feuding a little bit. But we have a lot of great talent when we're over there. Erica Torres, the American Witch, is going to be with us. Of course, our guest that's coming on later on today, Danni Bee, is going to be with us not once, but twice. She's going to be with us a whole weekend with Mission Pro and Danni Bee, which is amazing. Jasmine Allure will be with us, and she'll be taking on Danni Bee, which that is an amazing match to me. I believe that they will ask her, but I think they have faced off before, but not in Oklahoma. I feel like Jasmine's always had the advantage on this one, so they've never faced off in Oklahoma. So I'm very excited for this matchup. But we will ask Danni. I feel like Danny's got hometown territory turf on this.
Yeah, like she has hometown advantage, right?
Exactly.
So I feel like you get, you get like your Oklahomans like supporting you. Like who knows? Like who knows what crowd they're gonna bring and what can happen, right?
And of course, Jasmine should be used to the booze already. So her attitude's bringing the booze. So Danny's already got another advantage where she's coming in there, hometown hero, and she's gonna take down. I'm hoping she takes down Jasmine Allure, peg her to it, because I think her head's been getting a little bit too big in Mission Pro Wrestling.
I mean, Jasmine Allure's been doing really well, so maybe she needs to be. Like you said, maybe taken down, taught a lesson, maybe.
Absolutely. Really quick, guys, I just wanted to say, make sure you're staying tuned to our socials, because we will have more dates and more shows popping up. You don't know where you're going to find Mission Pro Wrestling. I feel like there should be a bingo card somewhere. And as we're popping up,
A bingo
check off
card?
your little bingo card.
What's the prize? More Mission Pro shows.
More Mission Pro shows, more tacos, more amazing wrestlers. And talking about amazing wrestlers, I want to talk to our guests. I'm so excited. It's been I want to say it's been almost a year since we've spoken to Danni Bee. And when we first talked to her, she was just starting out, and now it's a year later and she's blown up and she's everywhere. So I'm so excited to have her back on a mission. So I want to bring in Danni Bee and
all
talk
right.
to her. I'm so excited.
Welcome, Danni Bee.
Hello.
Oh no.
You see it?
Oh, she's bringing to Oklahoma.
You know it.
See, this is where Danni
How are you guys?
Danni and I have this love-hate relationship. She loves Oklahoma. I'm not very fond of it, so I'm kidding. You know what?
Oh my gosh.
September will be my first time ever in Oklahoma where I venture past the casinos, and I'm very much looking forward to it though.
See, you got that.
But you're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Danni, what is like the thing to do? Because we'll be in Tulsa and Oklahoma City, right? So
Yes.
what is like the thing to do in those big cities?
At first, I was always more of an Oklahoma City fan, but since my mother moved to Tulsa and I'm always in Tulsa more, like the scenery is so beautiful. Like they're constructing the whole downtown. Like it's a little theme park down there. Like it's a beautiful garden, but like it's so beautiful. I love Tulsa. So you guys will definitely have fun when y'all come down here.
I love it. I think we're getting the best of both worlds. I mean, we're getting to the major cities in one weekend. I mean,
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes. Oh my God, it's gonna be so fun. I'm glad y'all are doing Tulsa as well, because I feel like when everybody comes to Oklahoma, they leave out Tulsa. But I'm like, Tulsa is just as fun as Oklahoma City, so that's great. You guys are doing both for sure.
and I have to say I'm a little biased though towards Oklahoma City because I'm a big Dodger fan, and we're gonna be at the stadium for the minor league baseball team, and that's the feeder team for the Dodgers. So I'm a little bit biased.
Melanie, I'm with you. Born in LA.
No.
I'm born in LA. I freaked out. Not gonna lie. I might have to bring some outfits.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna mark out a little bit when I have to. I'm gonna try and get to that center field, maybe second base, get some pictures going.
Absolutely. Because I haven't been inside before, but so I'm excited to be in there as well.
I know.
Melanie, we'll just to make sure security doesn't catch you. We'll just have to.
No, I mean, if you guys didn't know, the wrestling ring is gonna be on the field. That's what I've been told. We are gonna be on the field.
Love that.
I mean, how awesome is that?
What? Those pictures are going to be incredible.
Yes. Oh my God, it's going to be so fun.
Should we run the first baseline, Melanie, as like a little, have the wrestlers do that as a little like test to the finish kind of thing, you know?
Oh my God, I feel like we should all like just run the bases, get warmed up. Of course, I'll be like huffing and puffing behind y'all, but. But Danni, it's been like a year since we spoke, right?
I know. I can't believe this year has flown by. We're already in basically September. Like, what the heck? That is so crazy.
I feel like it's okay. So it's been probably over a year since we spoke. You were just starting out. You were still like, I mean, obviously you're still training, but like you were still training. You were just getting your feet wet.
Yes.
And now you've got your Oklahoma City gear. And when I say Oklahoma City gear, you've got like 3 or 4 pairs of Oklahoma City gear now.
Yes, I'm so dramatic. Yes. Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
You went with the Thunder colors. You went with Oklahoma colors.
Oklahoma State. Yes. Every team they had. I know we only have like 3, but that's all I can have. But I'm going to make the most out of those for sure.
I love it so much. I did. I popped for the Oklahoma City Thunder gear when you first debuted it. I was like, no, she didn't. Yes, she did.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's awesome. It's so original. Like one thing you can say is like you're yourself, right? And it's perfect.
Absolutely.
I love it.
The one and only. Thank you.
So a year and a half. We're a year and a half into the wrestling journey now.
Yes.
Catch us up on what people may have missed. I feel like every
Oh my
weekend you're busy.
goodness. Oh my Lord. Goodness. Well, like when I first started wrestling, I created this bucket list of all the places I wanted to work at in Texas and Oklahoma. And let's just say I've completed that list and I've worked at all those promotions I wanted to work at.
That's awesome.
So now, thank you. So
Congrats.
now I'm just trying to thank you. So now I'm just trying to get more bookings from those places and just do as much as I can. You know, I love the position I'm in right now. Like I wouldn't change it for the world. I love the pace I'm going at, and it's just getting more and more fun. Absolutely, I love it.
And Brian is in the chat, and he just said that Jasmine said you're a superior athlete. Is it crazy when you're like peers or people who started before you? They're like, there's giving you compliments. I feel people are always giving you compliments. Is it still like surreal to you?
So, like even like talking to Bert, and they started a little before me, but like just seeing where they're at now and just the way they still support me and all the other local girls just starting, it warms my heart. And we're all friends, and I just absolutely love it.
So this past year was so different for everyone, right? Like we're still somewhat living it. What was one of the biggest takeaways that you had to kind of shift either your training or your mentality in order to like you said you achieved those goals, which is incredible in this time where not everyone can go take a booking and do a show.
Yes.
What was that journey for you like?
Definitely with COVID, like the process of not training and not being able to go as many places as I wanted to, I did a lot of studying at home. And even if it's just because I live with a roommate and she's a wrestler too, even if it's just us like watching films together or even doing wrestling moves in the living room together, like I always tried to keep my mind of what else can I do if I'm not in the ring right now. And I think that was definitely a big help for me.
Yeah, I think you've definitely you've kept moving this whole. I think that's a lot of things that some people either slowed down and they reevaluated their wrestling journey, or some people like sat down, reevaluated, then kicked it into high gear. I feel like you're definitely one of the people that kept going and kicked it even more into high gear because you were training. You were training in Texas. You've gone back to Oklahoma. You come back down to San Antonio. Like the grass is not growing around your feet at all. But as you're moving between Oklahoma and Texas, though, it's like, what to you is like on your journey? What to you has been like your awakening? You're like, okay, this is it. This is what I want to do. And in the midst of all this craziness, as people have like you've seen people retire or change, did anything solidify it for you?
I think it's just the more that I'm wrestling like at these bigger shows and just meeting like the higher ups and just getting in connections with those people and like hanging with the right people and talking to the right people has been like my main focus. And like just working, like even when I did like Mission Pro for the first time, that was like the biggest show I had at that moment. And just after that, like that's when it really started booming for me. And just having the right people in my life and like them showing me where to go has definitely just been the focus right now, definitely.
And then you've seen people who started training behind you, and now they're coming up, and now they're looking at you as the vet. You know, like Charity is coming up now, and you're kind of the vet. Is that weird to see? Is that change?
See, the word vet is so like I'm so away from that. Like, don't even put that word with me at all. Like, yeah, that word is so strong. But I like even with all my friends, like we don't even look at each other as vets. Like we just try to help each other as much as we can. Like I don't see my friends as them being green or me being green. We're just like, hey, I can help you with this. We can help each other with this, and we're all just helping each other. So like, I don't ever look at them or anybody else's levels. We're all just wrestlers, just trying to grind. That's how I see it.
I love that. I think that's the way it should be. You know, you guys are just there trying to help each other and get through this life of wrestling.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
I want to know though, as you're traveling, you gotta have crazy travel stories. I feel like there's always one. Especially you between South Texas, and
Yeah,
East
there has to be
Texas
one,
and
right?
Oklahoma.
Oh, I think it was. Well, it might be bad to some people, but like I had a booking for a show, and it was miscommunication with the booker of me getting a hotel because it was in Dallas and I was on my way to Oklahoma City and I couldn't get a hotel. So I found like the nearest Buc-ee's and like I had to like sleep in the Buc-ee's parking lot and all night long and oh
Oh
my goodness.
no. Well, at least you had like unlimited supply of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, like because after that, like I feel like if you're not a real wrestler, if you haven't slept in a Buc-ee's parking lot before, like this happens, I'm like, but Buc-ee's is the best place to stop at, honestly. You have
Yes.
everything you need.
So like I know Buc-ee's is a tradition, right? So for Mission
Yes.
Pro ladies to go and enjoy, pick up some snacks, right, Melanie? So do
Oh,
you have some
absolutely.
go-to snacks that you got to pick up on your
Oh
long
yes,
road trips?
what do I always get? I always get some Cheez-Its. I know I always get Cheez-Its, always. Then I always get, oh my goodness, what is it called? No, I get Cheez-Its. Oh, peach rings. Bussin'. Peach rings. So good. I
Mm.
always get like something sweet. I'm not a big chip person, but I always get like either peach rings, Cheez-Its. What do I get for chocolates? I used to get like a Kit Kat or
Mm.
something like that. But yes, see, that's how I feel when I go into Buc-ee's. There's so many options,
Yep.
like it's so hard to pick.
It's true.
Like I
We
can't
all
even
have. We all have that issue, right?
see.
It's crazy. This isn't your second match. Brian's asking, is this your second match at Mission Pro or third?
I won it third. I think it's my third.
It is your third, right? Third, Brian.
Yes.
Come on, Brian.
So yeah, so let's talk about this upcoming match.
Absolutely.
In Oklahoma. How are you feeling going into this match against
Against Jasmine. Because
Jasmine
first of all,
Allure?
when
I
you
do want to
first
say
came in,
she. Yes.
because when you first came into Mission Pro, the tables were turned. Jasmine was the one Jasmine had a little bit of heat, but so did you coming into Mission Pro, if I remember correctly.
I did. Yep. Mm-hmm. A little bit. I did.
I feel like now that you have home turf, you're not going to have the same reception.
Oh no, it's much easier this time. Much easier. But Jasmine has actually been on my list of girls I've been wanting to wrestle, and the fact that I get to do it in my city, in my hometown, I'm super excited. I know she has a little attitude, but I think I can definitely handle that. But I'm super excited.
Are you going to give her a little attitude adjustment?
If it becomes too much, then yes. But if she keeps it calm and cool and collected that day, then maybe we can work it out.
Oh, okay. A diplomatic approach. Okay.
She kind of did Kylan King dirty in her last match. She hit her with a foreign object. Before that, she's been playing. She played dirty with genocide, pulling on the tights that the ref didn't catch. So she hasn't exactly been playing nice. So I just want to give you a heads up. I'm sure Mission Pro Universe is giving you a heads up.
Thank you. I needed that. Thank you.
Well, since it is like your home turf, you have like home field advantage. I mean, you don't have to give, let us know anything, but are you thinking through some things that, if Jasmine brings something and tries something?
Oh, for sure. I got all my homies, so they all coming out. So she better watch them back.
Oh,
and
no.
my mama and my family gonna be there. So yeah.
I love it. I was just about to ask if mom was coming out. Is this the
Yes,
first time
absolutely.
mom has seen you?
This would be the first time she's seen me was in Oklahoma City. Then she saw me twice in Tulsa. So this should be the third time she sees me.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it so much. I love it when families are in the crowd.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
It's just a different feeling. Absolutely.
I know
Absolutely.
it's always nice, but I just want to go back really quickly. I just want to say I'm not a wrestler, but I am guilty of sleeping in a Buc-ee's parking lot. I
It
am.
happens. It's life at this point. It's life.
Yeah, when you're traveling between San Antonio and anywhere except going west for some reason, because for some reason
There's
Buc-ee's won't go
none.
west. There's none,
Hmm.
and that breaks my heart because I'm like, okay, I got to get to the next town before I run out of gas, or like, But yeah, Buc-ee's just failed me on the west on going west. But yeah, going
It's there when you need
east or
it.
going north, Buc-ee's. Yeah,
Now I know where to look for you, Melanie.
If you haven't
So
heard
people,
from me,
yeah, if I ever heard for you, I'm checking the Buc-ee's parking lots on those long road trips. We have a question in the chat. Do you have a big cartel or merchandise available? Because Mission Pro fans are all about the merch.
Wow, y'all got some good fans. I've actually been needing to make that. And the fact that somebody asked me means I really need to get on it. So in the future, definitely I will be making one of those. So thank you, Mission Pro fans. Thank you.
do you have? But you do have merch. I know you have 8x10s. Are you going to have those at the show?
Yes, I have shirts and 8x10s. Absolutely. Yay.
All right. I love that. And then Brian has a question. What is your record in front of your family?
Like my winning record?
Yeah.
My mom has seen me twice. I won twice. My brother has seen me because he lives in Oklahoma City. I think 4, and I've won all of those. Why are you asking that? He's scaring me now. Why is he asking that? You're scaring me.
He's just curious, that's all.
She knows Brian way too well. We all know Brian way too well.
Brian's asking the hard-hitting questions.
Oh my goodness.
So here's something, and it doesn't have to be before your match, but while we're at the taco festival, Emily likes to have taco tastings. She has taco tastings without me, so I'm sure she's gonna ask you.
Yeah, girl, yes.
Do you want to have a taco tasting with me?
Yes, I love tacos. Oh my goodness.
So we'll find the best tacos, and maybe we'll run some bases, but maybe we'll have to run bases before the tacos.
Before
so we don't
tacos.
get sick. Because
Yes. Oh my goodness.
that's so funny. Okay, but I have another. This is a very serious question. It's another food question because I'm obsessed with food. It's not related to tacos, but all of the Mission Pro fans want to know. It's a long discussion we have week after week. Melanie and I have customized t-shirts coming, but we want to know, do you like pineapple, maybe with a little bit of Canadian bacon,
No feeding her question.
on your pizza?
I feel like this is a life or death decision.
It's pretty much Team Emily or Team Melanie.
Oh.
Okay, I've
put it
tried
like
it.
that.
I've tried it once, and I didn't know how I feel about it. But I feel like it's one of those things. Like if I had a choice, I wouldn't buy it. Like I wouldn't choose it. But if it was there, just sitting, maybe I'll take a bite of it. Maybe.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're kind of in the middle. I feel like you're not really quite on. You're maybe leaning more towards Melanie.
Yeah.
Maybe more towards me. Melanie, no, you don't get. No, you don't get her, Melanie.
I do want to know what is your pizza order? I need to know what's Danni Bee's pizza order. What's your go-to?
I'm gonna have to. I'm one of those basic ones, just pepperoni. I'm a basic.
Okay.
I'm just pepperoni.
Okay.
Just pepperoni.
Don't get fancy with it.
Also, what place do y'all go to for pizza is a good question as well.
Like where we go? Well, it's like you could go either like true quick pizza, like you could do the Domino's pizza, right? Or you can find like your local pizzeria and really like I like to do the family, like the mom and pop pizzerias.
Yes.
Those are the ones where like you get the crust that like you can't get anywhere else. That's what.
Yes,
that's
and the
what I
pizzas
go.
are huge. Absolutely.
Yep. That's what
So
I do.
they're also asking, can they DM you for 8x10s if they can't make the show?
Absolutely. Yes, you can. if you have me on Instagram at Danni Bee with the I at OKC, you can definitely message me and we can get that situated. Who was that?
There you go,
We need
guys.
something. But yes, if you can get that situated.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you gotta get that merch, you guys.
Absolutely. All right. Do you order anything on the side? Do you add wings? Do you add the salad, even though it's a sad little pizza salad?
It is a sad pizza salad usually. Usually it's like lettuce and like a tomato. That's it. It's like nothing.
And that's it. That's it.
Okay, Brian, that is not my favorite restaurant. Brian, that is not my favorite restaurant. You're gonna make me cry. That is all of Mission Pros. That is Melanie's favorite restaurant.
But I will say this. I am occasionally the weirdo that will order the little sad pizza salad just so I can say I ate something healthy. But then I order the wings too because I have.
Ooh, the wings are good. Do you ever do like the cheesy breadsticks too?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Absolutely.
And that's like more bread, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna have pizza and then more bread. It's yeah.
That's what Danny is. Danny's like, yes.
That's literally what that is.
Well, Danny, we have to celebrate. We got to have some tacos. We got to run some bases. We got to have some fun because it's your home turf. We got to.
And my birthday is on the 12th.
It is. So you get birthday tacos.
Wow.
So everyone go buy her merch for her birthday. So go support. Give her the happiest birthday ever. Support her.
I love it. A full weekend of wrestling, and it's your birthday.
It's the best.
Yes.
I mean,
and I'm home.
And you're home. I'm kind of curious though. How many birthdays would you say you've already, or like for your family? How many birthdays do you say you're wrestling and you had to use like the sorry guys, I'm wrestling, but I'll see you afterwards.
So many. Everybody wants to plan stuff. I'm like, sorry guys. You can come see me wrestle though. You can come see me there. Man.
So when I used to do musical theater and I would have a show on my birthday, I would say this is the best birthday present. Buy a ticket to the show. So I think you need to call in some birthday.
Yeah, I'm like, we could just have the birthday party here. Like, save money.
We should say, Melanie, we should change it to Danni Bee's exclusive birthday party.
There you go. Tulsa is now Danni Bee's birthday bash.
Danni Bee's birthday bash. Exactly. Ryan wants to know, are you interested in joining Mission Pro softball team?
Are y'all doing is it occasionally that y'all host these softball games?
We actually started, we practiced this past weekend. So, Thunder Rosa's doing the charity softball game for AEW.
Yes.
So we all went out there, got her to knock off some of the old, all the old spider webs off the joints, get her moving again. So we all went out to the fields and we're throwing around some balls and hitting. And I mean, she even did like a split, did the whole split and dive trying to catch the ball. She didn't catch it, by the way, but
she did like a league of their own, with
not as graceful, but it was very good though. But we started doing some softballs. We were like, man, we should do a Mission Pro softball team.
Those jerseys.
Softball in middle school. That would be awesome.
Those uniforms would look amazing, Melanie. Can I be team captain?
You can be team captain. I don't think there is a team captain in softball, but sure.
I'll assign myself team captain. Will be I love pineapples.
No.
No,
even Danny was like, no, we're not doing that.
I tried.
It's okay. So check Danny down for Mission Pro,
right.
Pro softball.
Brian, write that down.
Oh my God, that sounds so fun.
I want to know, okay, so we were talking about you have a list. So with approaches that you wanted to work for. The list has been checked off. So I'm assuming that the list has grown now, and the list of opponents has grown. So, Bobby's in the chat, and he was asking, he was saying that he'd love to see you against Sky Blue. But is there anybody else that you'd want to see yourself against?
Absolutely. She's definitely on that list. Great, amazing wrestler. Honestly, oh my goodness. I'm trying to go back and remember from that NWA show because I was like, I want to wrestle all of these girls. Like, oh, that was such a good show. Like, everybody on that show, like, I want to wrestle. Like, oh my goodness. That was such a good show. Freaking, definitely on that list is Masha. I know she's crazy, but she seems so fun. I would love to wrestle her.
She
definitely.
She's such a dynamite. That's why she's a Russian dynamite. Yes. She's grown a lot as well the last few years and in this past year. So yeah, I feel like I feel like your matchup with her would be really fun.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So what other promotions are on your list? I'm curious to know.
Ooh, definitely, because of course I've worked, Oklahoma, Texas, and I've definitely been like looking at other places outside of those states. There is FSW in Las Vegas. I would love to work for them. Love to work for them. I know it's a promotion in Florida. I forgot what it was called.
Charity's in the
chat. Charity made an appearance in the chat.
A wild Charity fan has appeared.
Uh-oh.
Get out. Oh my goodness. But it's just so like much more I want to accomplish. Like, oh my goodness. And I just started and I'm like, I have my whole like entire lifetime to do as much as I want. It's just so exciting.
It's so awesome to see such and I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but like young wrestlers in their career, they're doing such big things now. You see them on AEW Dark, they see them on Dark Elevation, and of course, this past weekend in other promotions as well. It feels like there's a lot of growth right now for younger wrestlers. They're not just being like, okay, you have to be in this specific position and this specific way, but they're actually given time, given the room to grow, which is so awesome to me, because then you see people like yourself and like Sky Blue, and you're like, damn, we can see what you guys can do, and you guys can go.
Yes, and I say it all the time. I'm like, it is an amazing time to be a wrestler right now. I feel like the energy and it's so many opportunities. Like, I am so grateful to be in this position I'm in right now. It's an amazing time to be a wrestler.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that, like, I feel like there's a whole new wave of energy that's going towards kind of a younger generation of wrestlers. And I feel like I've never really seen that type of moment in this industry happen. And so it's really cool to see you and others like be a part of that.
Absolutely. I'm so young too.
Bobby's making dream matches. He
wants look at this.
Marty Bell.
My goodness. She's so first of all, she's a beautiful woman. I would love to wrestle her. Great woman. Would love to.
So talented. When she was here for Mission Pro, just so talented and just so such a diverse wrestler. What she does in the ring, it's amazing that she can go from being this really nice, sweet person to like being this big, mean,
aggressive
person, woman in the ring. You're like, wow, where did that come from?
Right, exactly. That switch.
I love the switch, and I've seen you do it as well, which is awesome. We're talking here, but once you hit those ropes, I feel like there's a switch that turns a little bit sometimes, and you're like, dang, Danny.
I didn't know how to do this. It's such a like weird feeling going through those curtains. Like I can't even explain it, but it's that switch, definitely.
What do you? What's going through your head right before you hit those curtains, though?
Breathe, please breathe. I'm saying breathe. Please breathe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I feel like we all have that moment, right? That moment, right before. so like you're all smiling now, right? But how do you get into your like Melanie was talking about, you have to like kind of get into your zone right before you cross that curtain or you get to the ropes. And so what's that shift for you?
Honestly, for me, like it's the process of putting on my gear. Like I can like slowly feel myself become, Danny B. And like once I'm like I have all my gear on, like I know what I'm doing and I'm ready to go. Like it's just a different me. I don't even know how to explain it. I just slowly tune into Danny B. I go from Danny B to Danny B.
Well, I just want to say I've loved seeing your growth. I mean, I watch you. I try to keep as track as the indies as much as I can, and I've
Mhm.
loved seeing your growth over the past year and a half. Man, I feel like it's been longer, but because you're everywhere. But I think it's only been a year and a half. Correct me if I'm wrong, though.
Yes, it has.
Okay.
Your first match was 2020, right? February, your first professional match, February 2020.
Yes, yes. Then COVID happened. Then I had my second one. I think it was that June or July. Yep, definitely. So it's been a year and a half.
Yeah,
Wow.
about a year
I
and a
feel like
half.
so much has happened
Hmm.
in that amount of time. It's wild.
So much.
It's
So
so
blessed.
crazy. Like you've crammed in so much into a year and a half that we thought we weren't going to have that much time. So I mean, you took advantage of the fact that Texas is open. So it's everybody was like,
Yes.
let's hurry, hurry, wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. And now you've gone on this speed. It's like, are you comfortable with it? You're like, okay, I need to take a break. You're good with it though.
I definitely have these breaks because doing back to back is like, ooh, I don't want to like overrun wrestling. Like I want to do as much as I can, but I don't want to overwork myself. I don't want
Right.
to get burnt out. So I definitely need these breaks and moments to, regroup and revamp myself definitely. And I'm definitely in that process right now. And this weekend in Oklahoma, I'm coming back strong. So I'm so excited. So excited.
I love the fact that you're excited. It's like you bring that energy to the ring, and then the crowd feels it. Your opponent
Hmm.
feels it, and just makes just for a good
Yes,
time.
Yeah,
And
and
we
I'm
had a great
excited.
match.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited to have kind of that hometown reception, right? Just like that's an energy you can't get anywhere else, right?
Seriously,
although
seriously.
although I am going behind enemy lines now. I could say whatever I wanted here safely in Texas, like with my jokes and everything. Daddy's heard them, but now I'm going behind enemy lines. That joke's got to stay with me. I got to keep my Texas stuff. I got to keep my Texas stuff to myself. I'm gonna be outnumbered
Oh
out
my
there.
Be
goodness.
careful, Melanie.
Seriously, I'm be a little. I'm gonna watch myself a little bit and watch what I say. My joke's gotta. Danny's gonna look at me with crazy eyes and be like, "You better watch yourself."
Oh man.
I love it though. I just like I said, I've loved your journey. We you were with Mission Pro three times, Brian, three, and
Three.
we've seen you grow over the past year and a half, and now you're coming back to Mission Pro, almost around the same time where you started with us last year. I feel like.
Absolutely, yes. So it just feels like this is supposed to happen. That's why I'm just so excited for this because I definitely feel like this is like I'm supposed to be in this very moment right here, right now. And I'm just so excited for this weekend. So excited.
And a lot of things we were talking about this last week with Skylar, but a lot of people don't realize that Oklahoma has a athletic commission.
Yes, yes,
So
absolutely. I'm so glad you brought that up. Absolutely. Um,
so totally different
because
from Texas in that regard.
it's totally different in other places where you can literally just go to other places and just wrestle. But with Oklahoma, you have to actually have a card, like a wrestling license, where you have to get blood work and a physical done. I don't know
Mhm.
why. We're so old school. I wish they would stop doing it, but I do understand why they do it. And that's why I'm so glad Mission Pro is coming here because it'd be something different for the fans in Oklahoma to see. Like they really haven't seen Thunder Rosa. Like I know they're also excited for that. So excited. So Mission Pro coming to Oklahoma is definitely just a different vibe, and I'm excited for the fans to see it as well.
It's amazing to me though that with the commission, was there kind of like a learning curve on you, what you needed to do? I mean, you were here in Texas and then going back to Oklahoma to get your license and everything like that, learning the rules and stuff.
Definitely, like, because I started training in Oklahoma and like
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even do anything. But I had my first show in Texas and they kept telling me the people in Oklahoma to because I should have been wrestling with them, but it was just the process of getting the license. Like it really is a difficult process and I feel like that definitely held me back from wrestling in Oklahoma as much because you have to get it renewed every year and the process is just so draining. But I have my new one now and I'm ready to go for sure.
Nice.
That's great. And like how's that process like because you've been around that scene for a while? How's that process like letting other people know like do you teach people how to work with the commission and like because I feel like like you said there's a learning curve.
Yes, absolutely. Like I made a post the other day, like because so many people are confused, and that's why a lot of people in Texas don't wrestle in Oklahoma because they don't know. And I'm like, y'all can please reach out to me, and like I have like a file that I send to people with all the steps, like places you can go, and all of that. And it's just such an easier process because I would love for all of my Texas friends to come wrestle in Oklahoma. Like I just want Oklahoma to be bigger than what it is, and I know the license is stopping that process.
Yeah, and
So
then
I'm
of
just like
course,
everyone, I'm like, oh, I can show you how to get it.
yeah, and of
Yes.
course now a lot of the girls from Mission Pro, a lot of ladies from Mission Pro will have their license, and so now they can go to Oklahoma and wrestle.
It's so amazing. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. I love to see it. I love to see it.
And it's just funny, Texas, it doesn't have a commission, but then of course on the other side of us, Louisiana does.
Yeah.
They have and of course Oklahoma, and I was like, man, they're trying to keep all of us weirdos Texas now, but it's okay. We're invading. we're invading.
Melanie,
anyway.
we have a bunch of other states we can do.
That's all right. we got to hit our border states. We got to hit them.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Texas has to invade. It's what we do. But Danni, thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure as always, and we look forward to seeing you for 2 days in a row in September.
Yes. Yes. Thank you guys.
Yes, thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Just tell everybody really quickly where they can find you on the socials.
Absolutely. On Instagram, you can find me at Danni Bee OKC, and on Facebook, you can find me at Danni Bee.
There you
Awesome.
go.
Yeah, everyone go follow her, get some merch, message her, wish her happy birthday.
There you go.
Get those tickets to all the Oklahoma shows.
There's some presents. Come on down. September 12th. Get her those presents. Buy some merch. Buy your tickets to the show.
Guys, I like Cheez-Its and peach rings. So if you're coming to see me on my birthday.
Uh-oh. People do bring food gifts to shows, so you guys heard it. Peach rings. What was the other item? Peach rings and Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we know.
Emily's been known to get a whole pizza, so guys, she likes pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, pepperoni pizza right there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Pineapple on the side.
Emily got a whole pizza delivered to her in Buda at Pinballs.
I did.
The place where they already sell food. They had a pizza delivered to her.
It was the best moment of my life.
It was so disappointing to open up that box and see pineapple on that pizza, though. Let me tell you,
best moment.
It smelled so good, and then I opened it up, and I was like, "Oh!"
I was smiling ear to ear. Just pizza, a pizza smile.
I was like, "Why? Who delivers that? What?" All right. Well, thank you very much, Danni.
Thank you, Danni, so much.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you soon.
Bye. Have a good night.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Cheez-Its, peach rings, and pepperoni pizza, you guys. Let's make Danni Bee's birthday the best birthday ever.
And cheesy bread. She said, always bring on the cheesy bread.
And cheesy bread.
Yeah. I love it. Danni has such a great energy. I'm really looking forward to seeing her. She's been a while since she's been back at Mission Pro. So I'm really looking forward to having her back both days, September 11th and September 12th. I'm just so excited, guys. I mean, September 12th is going to be such a great show. Maddie versus Thunder is the main event. Lots of excitement in Tulsa. So, guys, please go get your tickets. Buy them beforehand. We prefer you guys buy them pre-sale, especially VIP tickets. A lot of people have been asking me, what does VIP tickets entail? VIP tickets, you get early admission to the show. You get a photo ringside with the whole roster, and you get a once Mission Pro gift. It changes every show. A lot of times it is not the same gift. We've done Mission Pro koozies. We've done Mission Pro like patches, Mission Pro rally towels, and you also get a Mission Pro autographed poster with everybody on the roster.
It's a really good deal. Like, and the posters. And if you guys haven't seen the poster, it's incredible. It's like, how would you describe it? It's comic book themed, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely a comic book theme. It's so fun. I love it so much. But yeah, VIP, you not only just get your front row seat, but you also get a lot of goodies from Mission Pro. It's a whole experience, and you get, like I said, autographed posters. You get a little item from Mission Pro. You get ringside photograph with the whole roster. So it's a lot of stuff that comes with VIP for all of our shows. So if you're on the fence about it, go get your tickets for Mission Pro Wrestling. Also, tickets are available for the October 23rd show in Conroe. Don't Fear the Reaper. That's going to be our Halloween show. Make sure you dress in your finest Halloween garb, because there will be a costume contest. Last year we had some great contestants, so come on down, be fully dressed. That'll be in Conroe at our, hold on, Southern Star Brewery. I got to bring out the props.
Love it. Oh, it's it's the stout, right? That's the stout one, yeah.
Yes.
So
October
good.
23rd. Yes. October 23rd, November 20th, we will be at Southern Star Brewery. Make sure you grab your tickets, because they're going to sell out fast. Oklahomans, grab your tickets. They're selling out. Grab them now. Don't wait to get them at the door.
Do it. I tried to get all that in the chat, y'all. So go. Nice. September 12th, get your tickets. Get the VIP tickets. I feel like that's worth it, right?
Absolutely.
You get so, like Melanie said, you get some incredible things. Don't Fear the Reaper tickets also on sale. And we also have to mention sponsorships are available as well. So if you want to become a Mission Pro Wrestling sponsor for a show, or we have the ring skirt you can sponsor as well. We had, if you guys saw our socials, we had our first Jack Soaps be our sponsor for the ring skirt, which is really exciting. And so if you guys are interested, or if you know small businesses that we can that want to support, please, let them reach out to missionprowrestling@gmail.com, because it's awesome and it's worth it.
That's right. Absolutely. So guys, email missionprowrestling@gmail.com. And I believe that is all we have for today, Emily.
Is that it? That's a lot.
That's it. That is a lot. That is a lot. And we thank everybody for being in chat. We thank everybody for tuning in to hear Danni Bee's story. Like I said, we've been following her for a year and a half. We'll be following her for the next 10 years, I'm sure, because that girl is on an upward trajectory. So go meet her now before you're paying for meet and greets. I'm telling you.
Yes, go get her merch. Go get tickets for the show in September, on September 12th. And and follow Mission Pro Wrestling on all of our social platforms. You can subscribe to us here on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That's where all of our shows are announced. All of the cool posters, all of the cool graphics, the match announcements. That's where all the info gets dropped. So subscribe, follow, all the above. Melanie, where can people follow you and all of your adventures?
Guys, you can follow me on Twitter at TCB in LA. And you can also follow me on Facebook at TCBTX Melanie. And on Instagram, I am TCBTX_photography.
Awesome. Woohoo! So you can follow me on all social platforms at Emily May Heller. Thank you all so much for joining us every Tuesday for On a Mission. It's always a pleasure hearing these talented ladies' stories, and I'm so excited to do it here with Melanie. See you all soon. Until next week, and remember, get your tickets. We'll see you all next week.
All right. See you next Tuesday, guys.
Bye.